Do these pictures look familiar? What do they all have in common? What they have in common is that they're all examples of distracted driving. What is distracted driving? The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration defines distracted driving as any activity that could divert a person's attention away from the primary task of driving. There are three types of distracted driving: visual, taking your eyes off the road; manual, taking your hands off the wheel; and cognitive, taking your mind off of driving. Texting while driving is especially dangerous because it combines all three types: visual, manual, and cognitive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds is the average length of time your eyes are off the road while texting. Going 55 miles per hour, you just traveled the length of a football field blind. How big is the problem of distracted driving? In 2012, 3,328 people were killed in crashes involving a distracted driver. This means more than 9 people per day die from something that is very preventable. In addition, the same year, 421,000 people were injured in crashes involving a distracted driver, a 9% increase from the previous year. In December 2012, more than 171 billion text messages were sent and received in the U.S. Obviously, this problem of distracted driving isn't going away anytime soon. Measuring the risk of crashing while using a phone while driving is difficult to capture and calculate because you mostly rely on witness interviews, which can introduce recall or reporting bias. However, the National Safety Council aggregates data into a model that gives us a pretty good picture. The 2013 estimates reveal that the prevalence of drivers talking on their cell phones is 8.36%. The relative risk of crashing while using a cell phone is 4 times greater than if the driver wasn't using a phone. 20% of fatal injury and property damage crashes are attributed to talking on the phone while driving. Texting is even harder to measure, but it's estimated that 0.85% of drivers do it. 6 to 16% of crashes are attributed to texting while driving, and 341,000 to 910,000 crashes are estimated to be attributed to texting while driving. There are no nationwide laws, but at a state level, 46 of the 50 states have statewide bans on texting while driving. Texas is not one of these. In Texas, there are 40 cities that have cell phone laws, including cities like Austin and San Antonio that ban any type of cell phone activity. As you can see, Dallas is not one of these cities. With this presentation today, my goal was to urge the city of Dallas to set an example and follow what many cities have already done and take a stand against distracted driving. Some may argue that research is inconclusive and cell phone bans may not work, but my question to you, is it worth the risk? I don't think of it as much of a ban as more of a culture change. I want putting your phone away while driving to be as natural as putting on your seatbelt as the first thing you do when you get in the car. And finally, we don't have to wait for the law to take action. Next time you're in your car, rid yourself of distracted driving to protect yourself and the people around you. When you're on the road, off your phone. Thank you.